How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Callison here as we react to another episode of Julie and the Phantoms. It's episode 7. Oh boy. I mean, things were already getting a bit dire with Sunset Curve, of course, being, I guess, cursed, thanks to Caleb, with the fact that we are getting further development on that with the words flickering being involved, which obviously is not ominous whatsoever. But now Julie's in a spot of bother after, of course, with the ramifications of the ending of episode 5, I guess, being established in episode 6. You'd think things were going to be on the up with Julie, with her reigniting that connectivity with Sunset Curve. Of course, her dad, who essentially grounded her, caught wind of the fact that Julie snuck out and confronted her after a mesmerizing performance that really garnered the attention of a talent agent. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to pick up from that. So with that said, let's get into episode number 7 of Julie and the Phantoms. Let's go. He's still searching for ghosts.
You can't hide forever, ghosties.
You really called Dean and Sam to be no.
For the last time, Nicole.
Not a ghost.
Ghosts are not real.
Your mama would never scare us. This is a work of a demon.
Hey.
Oh!
Where's hurt?
Wait.
That's a low blow.
Yeah,
Oh no.
You do. Time for an old classic.
The other two are just like letting him roll along with this.
Offended every kid who's never been believed. Some might say I'm a superhero. We should probably hide.
They're not deemed as crazy, right? I'm helping them out.
I'd be a jerk of a dad if I took that away from you. Look, if you're gonna stay in this band,
We love him.
you need to keep up with school. And you need to keep me in the loop.
Really?
So they're ghosts. I love how supportive he is. He's really amazing.
Like some sort of manager, right? Could have been a big deal. Brought my little Nina back, so as far as I'm concerned, they're like angels to me.
Oh, it's funny you say. Oh,
Whoa.
no.
This house is haunted. We have got to go now.
What happened?
Victoria, I know you want to.
She's gonna give Reginald a good
I'll
bollocking.
let Carlos explain what happened. He refuses to leave, but if movies have taught me anything, when a house is haunted, you run ay Dios mío.
You bolts.
I should have never snuck out.
Let the man speak. He's been stress eating all week. I don't know where he puts it though.
Hey! Oh my God!
I know, but I really want to support your band. So I called in some favors and I booked you a local gig.
Best dad ever.
Heck yeah!
Gosh, where? Did you call your buddy from
I'm so
Greece?
used with
Not quite.
dads being
I
jerks.
called Lynn,
He
and
isn't.
she's gonna help.
You might think I'm talking to myself.
Playing it
No,
sly.
but yeah, I think
Nice.
great is a great choice.
Sweet. Well,
Hey, great
that's
choice.
pretty much just what I want to talk to you about.
Oh. Okay.
Julie's
Actually,
making
no,
the
there's one
phone
more
thing
I wanna talk to you
work.
about. Still think I got worse. It's a good thing I got my secret weapon.
Oh,
I
no.
think somebody has a crush on Julie.
Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Shut up.
Yeah, you might need the
No,
phone thing
seriously,
to work again.
Melina, I'm nothing without you.
No, you're gonna do fine. See you in there?
Yeah, I'll be the guy
Let's go
trying
throw
to
hands.
make it slip.
Your partner. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about surrendering.
You'll be fine, Luke.
For the
it's
white
Nick,
flag.
actually.
Right, Nick.
Oh.
Sorry. My brain was wandering, but it wandered back.
She pulled a Ross
And I'm
Geller
ready
moment. He's not watching in the seats, but... Oh, wow. He did himself up as well for Julie. Young love, right? both realizing their feelings for one another, really. It's... oh. So good. Oh. Oh.
Wow, we nailed that.
Oh.
Thanks, partner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We never should have met.
Oh.
Wow, that hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Alex. I really am. I mean, you're a great guy. But I gotta go.
Poor Alex.
You've had a crush on for forever. We'll do that to a girl. Yeah, but the whole time we were dancing.
Yeah, but this was
I was
playing in
like,
her head.
Luke.
Yeah.
Seriously? First off, called it. Second, I know you always want what you can't have, but Luke is next level. I know.
Yeah,
And now
literally.
I think Nick likes me.
I believe that we're just one dream away from who we're meant to be. That we're standing on the edge of great.
Wow. I see chemistry.
I do too. The ship. We've got a new ship. Oh, vibe. She's your friend after all. Everyone's vibing, and then there's Carrie who's just like... And yet, Julie's killing it. As well as the guys. Oh, that is sick. They're letting them have the stage. That was cool. They oh, come on. Really?
There's no power left at all?
Yes,
What exactly happens when the power goes out?
that's it. We're done.
No purgatory, no hell, no
What do you
heaven.
mean by we're done?
You don't exist.
Oh my, yeah,
Anymore.
it's what I
So we
it's
have
what
no
I
choice?
worried.
We have to say goodbye to Julie, give up everything that we built together, and work for Caleb.
It might be something you need to do together.
Why should we listen to a word you say?
Because I care about you, Alex.
Oh,
And I hate that I brought you and your friends into this mess. I can't be way much
I'm
longer.
just worried about what's gonna happen
so
to
sorry.
Willie.
For everything.
Oh.
Play the Orpheum?
Getting that gig was literally impossible.
But
after
Julie
people
can
knew who
get
we were,
it
we had to
done,
hustle, call in
right?
every favor we had. It took us years.
But we're gonna have to do this.
We don't have years.
Don't even know how long we've got left. But Julie is the key. I mean, look at how that person approached her in the last episode. And, you know, Dad is trying to upload the video onto YouTube, which, you know, I've got questions about that. Maybe. I don't know, because unlikely, because of the fact that, you know, 1995, it's not as technologically advanced as it is in 2023 or whatever, but, or 2020 in this case. But, you know, I was just thinking, you know, what if someone had, like, a random tape they just uploaded onto YouTube of Sunset Curve, and they're like, hey, don't I recognize those guys somewhere? But like I said, it's pretty unlikely. I mean, if they died in, like, what, 2018 or whatever, then there is a possibility, but I'm just getting too much into the specifics at this point. But yeah. It was really, really great for Willie to pull through. I mean, I do worry that something bad's going to happen to him now that he's told Sunset Curve that, hey, you've been cursed. Caleb wants to own you, basically. And you can, find it out. You can resolve that unfinished business, aka play at the Orpheum, which Julie is going to do so. Otherwise, you're just gonna you could just flicker out of existence, which is what I speculated on in the last episode. No heaven, no hell, no purgatory, no nothing, no afterlife, nothing. That's it. You just cease to exist. So feelings definitely getting aired out in this episode, especially in regards to Luke and, of course, Julie. That really took the spotlight. But, I honestly do feel so bad for Nick. Because, it does sound ludicrous, and not that he knows, but he is in competition with a ghost. Although he does see the way that Julie is looking at Nick, who is a hologram. It does sound ludicrous, doesn't it? But not just that, though. Nick is a nice guy. He seems pretty decent, and is genuinely interested in Julie. So, but you've got Luke, who has such strong feelings for Julie, and vice versa, really. So, and there's and I think that outweighs any sentiments more so than any kind of sentiments to Nick, really, because there was even that moment where she mistakenly called Nick Luke. So, and not just that though, but that piece with Luke and Julie. She had this dance with Nick during class, but she was just thinking about Luke, and that channeled so much passion, and even Nick was wowed, but she was just thinking about Luke at that point, and it is just really, really, he does mean well, so, but then you've also got Carrie chirping at his ear, so, yeah, and not just that though, but it definitely does set things up in terms of how devastating things are going to be with the ending in mind, because obviously Willie broke the news of what was happening, as I speculated about them flickering out of existence. And not just that though, but there is that unfinished business, because not only is Julie going to be very fundamental in regards to performing at the Orpheum, but also I think Luke's gonna have to tell Julie about the circumstances, but there is also that fear, really, in regards to the potential aspect of goodbye, of departure. It's not something that you do. It's not something both parties would be prepared to undertake. Really, is that moving on stage. So it is just really, really sad, isn't it? Especially with the fact that it is a very, very complicated relationship, having this interest with a ghost, because it's not your normal, it's not something you can pursue in terms of normality. There's got to be a line, really. But it doesn't. But at the same time, it doesn't really invalidate the genuine and beautiful sentiments that are being thrown. Really. So, yeah, I do really, really like that. It's just going to be very, very tragic, because I can see them having to move on, and them having to, I guess, depart from Julie once they've completed their unfinished business, potentially. I'm not sure, but I feel like that's going to be the only way to truly be free, really, is to move on, depart from Julie, and there's going to be that emotional goodbye, really. So, but the magic and the memories that are created are going to not just propel Julie forward in terms of her career as well, but also it's going to remain with Julie forever, because they not only reignited that spark that Julie missed with, of course, the death of her mother, but it also created so much fascinating memories, really. So so it is just going to be a very, very it is going to be a very, very interesting next 2 episodes, because we've only got 2 episodes left. But it is really, really nice seeing that dynamic, and not just that though, but seeing especially Reggie, like he was like so adamant that there are feelings. Like he was like, I've seen the way you look, so yeah. Poor Reggie's all alone though, because you've got Alex and Willie, you've got Julie and Luke. So, but he is just you just see him vibing with Dad. So that's awesome. He is a dork, and we love him. So yeah. But I really loved this episode. I am really, really glad that the dad was very lenient in regard to allowing Julie to continue performing, and was more so hurt that he didn't, get front row seats, if anything, to seeing Julie and the Phantoms perform. But I do really, really like that, because I feel like with a lot of shows that I do watch, you're so used to seeing parents being absolute parents of the year, he said sarcastically, being assholes. And you've got this dad who's just like, I know I gave you a bit of a lecture in regards to your deteriorating grades, but I really wanted to see you perform. I mean, he's been very supportive about Julie's pursuit in terms of reigniting that passion for. He knows how much that means to her, and seeing her perform is something, really, really great, really. So he's just bummed out that he is not getting to experience those moments really by watching her perform. So it's really, really nice to have for him to make some connections and have this performance at home, and not just that though, but to capture something magical, really, and that will stick with Julie once I do feel like the Phantoms will depart. So yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what will happen in these next 2 episodes. Like I said, I feel like certain sentiments are going to come out in regards to what Willie said to the boys at the end of the episode. And this is going to be a complete kerfuffle, but Julie is going to help them out. Julie's got a lot of heart, but that's it though. They have to tell Julie about Caleb and his dodgy bullshit, really, because that's the way they can cut the ties. I just worry that Caleb's gonna catch wind that Willie has been, feeding them information, trying to help them on the right path, etc. Especially with how much Willie cares for Alex as well, and he the way that Willie said that I care for you, Alex, was just really, really nice. I mean, we already know how Alex feels, and I think we do know how they both feel about each other, but Alex was feeling a bit hurt in regards to what was happening, and he was just really, really worried. But at the same time, Caleb has a hold on Willie, and I'm just wondering if Alex is going to go out of his way to try and free Willie as well, because he doesn't want to. I feel like he's not going to want to move on whilst Willie is still under Caleb's control. He cares for him so much, so he's going to do someone that he really does care about a favour. So I feel like that's definitely going to get explored as well. So, yeah, but it was really, really great stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed, of course, I wouldn't even call it a triangle. Well, I want to say it's a triangle with Nick, Julie, and Luke, because, I mean, technically it is. There's no rivalry though. It's just you feeling so bad for Nick, because of the fact that Julie is more so leaning towards something unattainable, really, because, well, this is the thing though. As Julie ages, Luke's not gonna age, I think. I'm sure that's how it's gonna work. But still, it's something unattainable, really. And you know, Nick is a really, really nice guy. So, and not just that though, but I am glad that there is no pettiness as well in regards to like when Nick approached Julie, he's just like Luke was just checking him out. There's no rivalry. There's no like, there's no attempts of scaring him, or trying to make him freak out. I would say, because I would say, with the beginning sequence with I guess Reggie just tried to instill a little bit of belief. Or believability for Carlos, which was really, really nice stuff. And you just got Alex and Luke, who's just like, really? This is what you're doing? Like, he could have done that. Like, Luke could have done that to Nick, but he's just checking him out there. Like, oh, okay, I see it. Okay. There's no pettiness whatsoever. So I really do like that. But yeah, it was really, really great stuff, this episode. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this episode. It was just a really, really great way to kind of, extrapolate certain feelings. So yeah, I'm excited to see how these next 2 episodes are going to pay off. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!